Hey, what's up? Good morning. It is Paul Farmer from Freedom Project Live. This is episode 53. Episode 53. This is where I share my experience online with you, give you mindset tips, marketing tips, share what I'm doing to grow my business, the results I'm getting, and all that fun stuff in an effort to help you grow your business, help you create income from the comfort of your home. So, let's see. Today, I keep it pretty short, but there is something very important I do want to talk about, and that is an absolute shortcut to your success. An absolute shortcut to your success online. I've talked about this in the past, but I'm going to keep talking about it because I think it's very important, and I still do believe many people are completely missing this point. They're missing it, and it's a shame. It's a shame because so anyway, I wrote an email about this topic yesterday, and it's going to go out in about 2 hours. And I wasn't planning to do a video about it, but then I sat down and I watched a training my mentor did just the other day. I think he did it on Monday. I watched it yesterday, the recording, because I wasn't aware that was live. And it just got me thinking. I'm like, man, if I would have had this type of training when I started back in 2012, that's when I started. I started online in 2012. It was like late March 2012. Man, it would have been such, I don't want to say easier, but I would have been able to get into creating results way faster. So what I'm talking about is having a mentor. Super important. It's the shortcut to success online. Sure, you could do it the other way where you're just throwing crap up on the wall, trying to figure it out on your own. But I'm telling you, it just doesn't work. So, and I've told this story already, but I'll tell it again because I know online it's not a standing army, but a moving parade, meaning new people are always coming across what you're doing. They're not really paying attention to what you're doing. They got their own life to worry about. So even if I say the same thing, someone else is going to get value from it that maybe hasn't heard it yet. So basically, this is my story. Last year, I haven't calculated all the numbers yet, but I did close to six figures or six figures online, which is the highest I've ever done online. This year, I'm looking to really push that to another level. And the way I need to do that, I sat down and I really thought about it. And I was watching a mentor of mine, a guy that I have met in person, a guy that I've worked with in the past, but I just wasn't ready at that time to accept what he was teaching. So I really missed out there and continued to struggle on my own and try to figure it out. But after this last year, 2018, doing numbers I've never done before, I was like, okay, I need to go to the next level. How am I going to go to the next level? Well, the only way to go to the next level is to get around people that have what you want. So my mentor, multimillionaire marketer, he has many, 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 many success stories. People straight up broke, no money, couldn't turn the lights on, had the water shut off. I mean, homeless. I mean, there's all kinds of stories like this where they literally went from zero to financial freedom, to 20K a month, 50K a month, 70K a month in a month, earnings. Now, how the hell does that happen? Like, how does that happen? And that's something that, I haven't done that. I haven't done 50K in a month. I haven't done that. And if I'm ever going to do that, I need to get around someone that's done that, right? Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here trying to figure it out on my own, probably making the same mistakes I made before and ending up with the same results or worse. So that is why I made the decision that I made to go and get millionaire mentoring, to go and get plugged into someone that has the results I want to get, to learn from them, right? I paid for this training, for this mentorship, I paid $1,300. Okay. Now that $1,300, it got me a wealth vehicle, but really the main reason I did this was to get plugged into the training. Now, when I first got into the community, because you get access to a private group as a bonus, there was training, and basically it said, hey, you need to watch these videos 6 or 7 times. And these videos were like an hour and a half. One of them I think was over 2 hours long. And each one you're supposed to watch 6 or 7 times. And at first I was like, well, what the hell? Why am I going to watch that 6 or 7 times? And I was thinking to myself, and this is lack mindset, right? I was thinking, well, I already know this stuff. Of course, my results don't show I know this stuff, but I already know this stuff. Why do I need to watch it 6 or 7 times? But I did it anyway. I watched it actually 8 times. I'm going to go back and watch it some more. Because when you watch it that many times, you hear new things. You start learning the language. It becomes more natural to you. And that's why you watch it so many times. Whereas many people, they'll like watch part of a video, say they know it, and then have no results to show for it. Now, I want to go back to this. Okay, so I got in this community, and I was like, okay, cool. There's some recorded videos that kind of say the same thing over and over. And that's me thinking small, right? Like I'm thinking with lack. I'm not really seeing the bigger picture yet. I'm like, okay, the 3 videos, whatever. And there was some other stuff in there, and I was like, oh, big deal, right? I thought it was valuable. I thought it was great, but I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, these people are literally going from 0 to 20K, 50K, 70K in a month earnings. And they're doing it just with these 3 videos. So I was just like, that's interesting, so I definitely got to drill into that. But then right after the holidays, because I got started just before the holidays, I got started like, I believe it was the day before December or December 1st. And I got started, and right after that, there started being live training happening. Now, this live training is not training where you just sit in the back, and just, watch. This is interactive training. This is training where you get asked questions. Okay, so a multimillionaire marketer is going to ask you what you're doing. Why do you think you're doing it that way? It's going to get in your head a little bit to help you break through the barriers that are keeping you stuck. Okay. And I can tell you without any hesitation, that is super, super powerful. And it's what the majority of people out there that are struggling need. 97% of people, I don't know if this is the exact stat, but 97% of people online are struggling. It's pathetic. 97%. 0.01, I think is the stat. Something like that. Some really tiny, tiny number. Is making $400 a month or more. That's it. These are the stats. Okay. I don't know where these stats came from. I've heard them said a lot of time. Maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower, but that is pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. It shouldn't be that way, because this business, I first of all, I've definitely surpassed that. Okay. I surpassed it a long time ago. So it's kind of startling to me how it can be that low. But at the same time, if people are not willing to get the training, to get the help they want, if people are continually looking at the cost over the value, let me say that again. If you're looking at the cost over the value, then you're really missing the boat. You're really setting yourself up to fail. You're really setting yourself up to struggle. You're really setting yourself up for a lot of frustration. You're setting yourself up to spend a lot of money and not make any money. And I speak from experience. And that is the reason why I share what I share with you, and why I believe it will help you if you're open to learning. If you're open to and coachable, right? If you're coachable, if you're teachable, that's where you got to be. Because if you're not there, it's not gonna. I don't care if you have the best mentor ever. If you're not teachable, if you have a big ego, if you're not going to release that, then you're going to struggle straight up. So there are so many people I talk to. I talk to people every day online. Every day I connect with people, and they want you to believe that they are just absolutely killing it, absolutely killing it. And you know, without a doubt, they're not. They're not. That's ego. That's ego, and that's what's keeping them stuck. I'm not saying that to bash, but that's the fact. And if you're not willing to get the help, so if you're doing what you're doing now is not producing the results you want, then you need to get a mentor. Okay. Now you can get mentoring. You can get someone that absolutely knows what he's doing, has more than enough proven, like has more than enough students that have gone through the training and have literally changed their lives, not just financially, but spiritually, just family life. I mean, health, everything. Everything has changed for them going through this training, because it's not just about money. It's about mindset. It's about how you feel about yourself. You know, are you worthy? Do you feel worthy? Do you love yourself? These are the things that you go through, and this is what changes. This is how people change. You know, it's a process. But when you hear it from a multimillionaire marketer who's done it, when you are on a training, a live training, and he goes and asks you, hey, why haven't you done what you've done? Holds you a little bit accountable there. Or he tells you exactly what you need to do to improve what you're doing. There are people that would pay thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for that knowledge, for that information, for that experience. Okay. $1,300. That's what it costs. Ongoing live training, ongoing live interactive training. I don't know. I was listening to Ray Higgin the other day. He went to the 10X conference with Grant Cardone's deal. And he was saying that he's going to get coaching from Grant Cardone, and it's like $100,000 for like a half-hour call once a month, something like that. I don't know, maybe it was an hour call. I think it was a half-hour call. And most people would be like, you're going to pay what for what? But Grant Cardone, if he's not a billionaire, he's pretty damn close to being a billionaire. Okay. He knows some things Ray Higgin probably don't know. And Ray Higgin understands that. So he doesn't look at the cost. He sees the value. He sees how he can learn something and take what he learns and create way more money than he ever spent on that training, which will in turn go out and impact way more people. So when I'm telling you that you need a mentor, it's not because I just want you to come and join my business. It's because I know for a fact that's what you need. I know for a fact that's going to help you. I know for a fact it's going to really shortcut your learning curve online, because I'm involved in it, because I'm going through the process, because I'm attending the trainings. You see, now I don't always get on the live ones because I'm not always aware of when they are, and I can't always make it, but they are recorded and you can go back and watch them, and you can watch them as many times as you want. And this is a bonus. This is a free bonus that you get just for paying that $1,300, along with a bunch of other products, with interviews of other leaders. There's mindset training. There's online marketing training. I mean, there's all kinds of training. But for me personally, the reason I made this decision was for the training. Not just the training, though, the mentorship, the mentoring. I don't know if mentorship's a word, the mentoring, okay? And that's a far cry from what I used to be. I used to be like, I'm going to join because the business looks like it's something people want, and I like the product or whatever, something like that, right? And I totally missed the point of, wow, if I get this training, if I learn to think like a multimillionaire, I will become one, right? I totally missed that. And I believe many people are missing that exact point. They're missing that completely. And that is why they continue to struggle. That is why they continue not to get the results they want. And it's not going to change until they change it. It's not going to change until you stop saying, I can't afford that, and start saying, I can't afford that. Or how can I afford that? How can I afford that? Because you can. Everybody can find a way. There is a way. I've seen people come up with $1,600 out of thin air when they said they didn't have any money. So money's an excuse. Okay. Sure, maybe you're in a really bad position. I've been there, but there are ways to find income. You have to get creative sometimes, but if you want it bad enough, you will find a way. And in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, paying only $1,300 to get mentoring, literal training that is live, that's interactive, it's going to tell you exactly what to do to grow a massive income online. It's worth so much more than that. Okay. That's all I wanted to say today. Get a mentor. So powerful. I wish I would have done it a lot sooner. It's definitely something I'm going to continue to do. You know, when I reach the level I want to reach with what I'm doing now, of course, I'm going to level up again. You know, that's how it works. You keep leveling up. So anyway, that's what I got for today. We did. Just want to let you know we did a webinar last night, Pure Value, Pure Content. If you're able to attend, awesome. If you weren't, I will have the recording for you probably later today at some point. And most likely I'll put it on my wall right here, my YouTube channel. So check back later on if you want to check that out. We talked a little bit about connecting with people, the importance of that. Some Facebook marketing, or just how to improve your results online, how to improve your results, how to get more sales, how to get bigger sales. That's pretty much what we talked about last night. Very laid back format. It's not formal at all. And that's just what we're doing. My business partner, John, and myself, that's what we're doing. We just want to give back. We want to provide value, and we want to help you create success online. That's what we want to do. Okay. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you. If you want to learn more about millionaire mentoring, I got a great video that goes over why you do what you do, why you do this, why it's important. You can check that out right below. I believe I got saying get millionaire mentoring. Just click the link. It will take you right into that video. You got to enter your email, then it will take you right into that video, and check it out. I just say, watch it with what I do, with the perspective that I just shared with you. Okay. Watch it with, wow, you know, if I get the exact training I need, if I'm able to interact with a multimillionaire and ask questions and get feedback back, you know, what I'm doing wrong, what I need to improve on, would that really benefit you? And does that outweigh the cost? And if you're not getting the results you want, I'd really take that to heart. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time.